What's up, guys? It's Kiko here, and today I'm just gonna be showing off just a progress of the world. Nothing really too big. We haven't really done that much, I don't think. I mean, besides our lovely railroad, thanks to Mullen. Um, so I'm just gonna just start off again, show off the beginning and ending stages of this world, which is where we'll never end, but show you just where we're at now, basically. So that green beacon there, all the way up to that river, and this wall that goes right about there, all the way down through here, which is our school, by the way. That's the lovely school. I know it's really bad. That's okay. But this is our main district, and then down there's a little mini mart. Now I know I'm up high, but this is like a really good representation to actually show this off. So this purple beacon actually kind of marks the end of the main district. Let's just say extended part of the main district right here. Behind that house, there's a wall. So that wall basically concludes this entire area. So once you hit that river and you go on across, you would be in the industrial district. So, I'll just break down the main district. We have a mine right about there, if you can see it. It's right about there, where I'm basically punching my fist at. And then we have obviously our farms there. Now, for urbanization and optimization, it doesn't really look all that good since the farms are within the city, and it usually be out of the city. But at the very beginning, where you see that little orange and cobblestone house right there, that actually used to be this gigantic house that we used to all live in. And before, it was only four brothers on here, me and my brother, and then me and another friend's brother. Basically, we used to just play this, and so we had this little farm. And as the world slowly progressed and we got bigger, and we started needing to make more money and more food, we extended the farm. So here, let's see if I can land here. There we go. So, we extended the farm a little bit bigger. So this here is actually the main district. This is where all the money comes from. It's basically like our capital of the entire city, which we need to make a office for. Let me write that down. So here we only have 3 apartments. We have that one, the really glass one with the green bed there. We have this one. We actually have 4, actually. That one back there, and then this one. So this is Sunset, the one with the purple beacon. It was actually our second tower, skyscraper that we built. This is our other one that we built. Built this when we were kids. Thought we were the coolest people ever. So now that we're done with the main district and there's everything to know, there's a little mine right there. Nothing really too special, but that's our mine. One of them. Over there where the red beacon is, I just summed that whole entire area up. That's the Fallout district. That's all that's really there is a mall for events and stuff like that, and stores. It's a pretty dead district for right now because there's no housing there. It's just all commercial use. There is a shop. There's 3 shops. 1, 2, and in the back there, 3. That right there is actually a horse stable, so we leave horses in there. That area used to be connected by water, but we needed to build a place to get over. We're eventually going to tear that down and build a bridge. So, now that I've kind of summed that whole area up, most people use it for fishing and repairing their weapons, and then opening up a shop over there. Over there's the snow, which we'll get to. Now, time to get to this district. So this district actually is our industrial district. This is where we make our concrete, where we used to actually make our cobblestone. We have a cobblestone factory there. There's only 1 current apartment there, which is that really ugly cobblestone one. That's probably going to get its rework soon. This district's actually a pretty small district, but it's a really lovely and unique district because we have an arena, which is like where people can fight. We have a service shop. So the service shop is basically people without jobs and things like that that just need to get money. They can work and apply for places and they'll get hired. There's our little railway system right there again. Really lovely. We'll get back to that. Have a nice little port in there just for design and stuff like that. We built this river actually to connect it with the main river. A little canal, I guess you can say. So that's just that whole entire industrial area, which is the blue beacon. Nothing really much to it. So, let me go back over here because there's some jobs I need to explain before we head to this district. We've covered 3 districts so far, so let's just break all these jobs down. I'll sum them up pretty quick. Don't want to make this too much of a long video, which I will be showing this to my teacher, so gotta keep it family friendly. So, here we actually have farmer, hunter, dye business, and interior designer. So the farmer, obviously, is pretty self-explanatory. You do the farming stuff. The hunter, on the other hand, is actually very different. So, as you can see right now, it's nighttime. There is no mobs because I have it in peaceful, and I have it where I remove my HUD, so it's easier to see things in this city. Also, if you're wondering how I'm flying, I have a elytra, by the way. So, that's what the hunter does. They go out and they kill mobs, and then they would trade it with the villagers, in which the villagers would give us money. And the money in the server is, I don't have it on me, but it's emerald. The dye business is basically someone that works with the shepherd, or they either make dyes and they sell them to people and the villagers. The interior designer clearly just works on interior designing. The butcher kills animals and repopulates and then sell them to the villagers. The miner, self-explanatory. A city guard, obviously just protecting the city from players sometimes, and mostly the mobs too. So city guard and hunter are kind of the same. But the clerk, very self-explanatory. A wood logger is someone that basically goes out, chops down trees and sells them. Technician works with the redstone. The snow shoveler works in the district really far away, which is just constant cleaning up the snow. Landscaper, these are people that actually come in. They help terraform the land and stuff like that to make it more of a, I guess, geometrical place to like build on. The fisher, self-explanatory. A government job would be working in my office, which is, since I'm like the president and stuff like that, that'd be a place. A builder, obviously they build things. A diver, we'll actually get to that right in a few moments. So, this is our yellow flower district. There's only 1 apartment and 1 office. So in this district, this is where we have tons of houses. So these houses are just pretty nice. This one's not done. This one's done, but overly done. Someone kinda planted a little bit too much bamboo here. Hold on, since that sun's about to rise soon, there's a little place I gotta show you before the sun rises. So, over here is actually where the divers, they come over here and they actually plant and they help fix up our oceans to make them look good. So since we didn't get this aquatic update, we actually had to do this. Whatever, to make our waters look nice if we were going to be making this beach district, by the way. So, there's about 14 districts, I believe. But this is what the divers do. I wanted to show you that since the sun is now rising. That's a little resort. Hold on, we're going to have to get back over there to get back to the... These are a nice little apartments. They don't look very pleasing since I'm not done with this down here, and I'm not very good at building such things. But these are the lovely little apartments I built. This is a lovely house that was built by Dr. Fluffy Cloud. Selling it for way too much, by the way. Which this is what a builder would do. They come in and build. They build little things like this, and they just build. Now, if you're questioning what that building is over there, that is actually the palace. And then right there that is the lighthouse right there. It's a very lovely little lighthouse too. Alright, let's head back over to our... This is probably one of the most favorite districts besides the Woodland, which we'll get to. That is also a very lovely district that everybody likes as well. Alright, so, probably have to... there we go. Okay, so, right over here, this is our yellow flowers. So we have lovely little houses. Right now I'm on top of the tallest building in the entire city, or country, or state. So this is just all suburban. Like, we can't have anything in here. We only have one office, which is my office. And I want to have it here because it's very close to the center, which is the main district, and I can get around, and I can go to each district from there. So, now that we've covered that district and what it's all about, moving on to the Woodland. The Woodland is actually a brand new district. Right now, over there where you see that little railroad coming out of, that is actually, working on a subway still, and the subway goes, well, a really long time. But, so this area right here is actually where there's a tree farmer here. Actually, he plants trees. He's the wood logger, JT. He plants all these trees, he cuts them down, and he sells them to people that can help build our buildings. So those jobs that I showed you all help each other. They all help each other in some way or some form. So landscapers, and they need help being protected from mobs and stuff, they can call in a city guard or a hunter. So things like that just kind of all correlate. There's also a church here, by the way, in this district. But there's really not much to say about this Woodland district, but it's still a work in progress. Alright, so it's time to move over to our villager district. Hopefully I can land up here. Yeah, not trying to fall in there. So, the villager district is where we come here and we trade. We trade wheat, we trade carrots, we trade potatoes, we trade string, stone, granite, you name it. We trade it here with the villagers, in which we get emerald from the villagers. And that's how it all works. So it's like a little huge marketplace where all the players can come, trade, make money. And we call this the villager district because it's predominantly owned and live, and they have only villagers in it. These villagers actually used to live all in the main district, and you used to see them be basically everywhere, all over the district. Like, they would be in all sorts of places. The villagers used to live actually all over the place. Used to live in that, this is where the cyan beacon is, or the blue beacon area too. But we started moving them here because it was very hard to keep them from overpopulating and moving everywhere. So we keep them here. So around them would be the downtown area. There's a window missing. That's always nice. Vandalism, yay. So right there's actually the downtown area. Here, I'll go fly down over there. Sorry if I'm speaking very low and very slowly. It's just it's late and I'm trying to just get a video out there. Plus, I really want to show this to my teacher. What's up, Mr. Wally, by the way? So here is an apartment above it, but down below it is actually a pizzeria. So this is a nice little pizzeria down here. And then right here is a cafe, which is really cool the way we did that. We have a little Italian thing there. So here, above it is clearly the apartments. Down below it, be the lovely little coffee shop. You come in here, relax a bit. Very well designed. I guess these are like computers. You should be messing with it. Alright. I'll show you the apartment sides of it. Whoopsies. So these are the little apartments of it. We're just gonna stop in here. It's very low, and it's very huge too. It's very decent for people that are new to the server. They like moving into places like these. Has great viewing too. Just depends on the type of viewing you really want. Like if you want a huge, nice city view, you know, obviously you want to go for the tallest building. These two are apartments with the shops at the bottom. This is a we would say low quality type of build. It's like a little quick build. It's like a little strip center almost. There's a concrete business and an insurance company that scams people, so don't ever sign up for that insurance. They never cover you. They just take your money and then charge you. This right here is actually a clothing store, which I'll go look at now. Okay, so now that we're in the clothing store, there's not a lot of clothing because that gets sold out a lot. This was from a few days ago. Okay, so this is the clothing store. We're actually out of stock out of this and this. So when there's 30 and 25, that just means emerald. That's how many emerald you have to pay. And basically, that's all what that means. Yes, and it doesn't matter what a currency sign's next to it. It all transfers into the same exact currency because we balance out all the currency. So here's a concrete shop and the insurance shop, or insurance company. This is just the old broken down lab now. It's most likely going to be torn down and something better is going to be put there. This is, I don't know what this even is. To me, it looks like a nice little office. Probably going to be in use soon. We just got to find use of it. So instead of like wasting new land, we can go back and tear down stuff. Sure, it's going to cost us a lot, but in the end game, what ends up happening is that we tear this stuff down, we have somebody come in, and then we pay the demolishers, which is also a job on that list that we didn't show. We pay them, they tear it down, and then a developer comes in, they build, they buy the land, obviously, and we fix it up. So, like I said, little shops down here, medical center. Nice little medical center down here. Somebody's been going in my chest. Oh, that's right, that's there. Oopsies. But yeah, this is what this is. Nice little mini mart across the street from it. Across the way. Another apartment there and another armor shop here. Alright, let's get this thing moving on and on the road. So, over here is our lovely little townhomes built by me. And great townhomes. These are also like city guards in a way. Help get rid of mobs that roam the city. Those things roam everywhere. But yeah, a lovely little place. It's all decorative and stuff like that. Very decorative. This one is not finished being decorated, but it's almost done being decorated. Just upstairs and the next floor needs to be done. But it's a very lovely little home. Here, I'll go show you mine. So, this is actually mine right here. Nice little couch. There was grass in there, so I'll give it a nice little green effect. This is just supposed to be a nice little TV, basically. Nice little bathroom, because you know, since on Minecraft you do have to improvise, because you can't really implement these things, especially on PS4. Nice little kitchen. And my bedroom up there. Nice little lights to make it seem like it's a really nice home. Give it that modern feeling. Alright, so we're now just down in the downtown area. This is a little grocer. A 3-story grocer. But it's mostly only used for 2-story. This is actually the currency exchange. We're still working on this right here. That'll be completed soon, hopefully. Sorry about that. I had to fix something. Alright. A nice little hospital. Just for the aesthetics of it. eventually this place will be in use. We'll make something up and use it, because you know, you don't want things to go to waste in life. If you don't need it, give it to somebody else. A nice little another apartment. So this area is actually very spacious and stuff like that. And what we really want to do is try to keep the roads clean, try to get rid of stuff like this. Like we keep this in the corner so then it's accessible for people. So right here, oh, it's already nighttime again. That's nice. Right here's the stonemason shop. It is built by Lad Alley, or Laddie, or whatever he would like to be called. I can never get his name right. Nice little shop built by him. Ooh, that was a ember. That's okay. Different. Is there something going on in there? Or I know he has a little campfire. Ah, okay. It's probably just a campfire. Yeah, I have my HUD off, like I said, so it's better to see. Down here is the mine. So there's another mine, which here I want to show you guys this mine. So we've mined this entire thing out, going all the way down into bedrock. So we stop here, and this is where people just get to choose. Oh, that's great. Water leaking. But yeah, people come in here all the time. They get to choose what they want. And it just goes on forever. We have a nice little underground way used for traveling. This is actually at Y13, which is a common place to find diamonds. Alright, now let's head back up. Sorry if this video is long. I did really want this to be short, but with a city like this, you really want to include everything. Alright, let's see here. Off we go. Hold on, I'm gonna land. That's over there. We'll get to that in 1 second. I just gotta land for a second. So right here is actually an up-and-coming district. This is actually gonna be the Chinese district. So we're gonna like add in culture to it, because when you add in a culture to things, it makes things look very nice, because then you combine it with other cultures. So like for instance, that building's somewhat Chinese. I mean the top kind of bothers me, a little off-putting. Not very centered, is it? Yeah, it's not. It's centered. Yeah. Looking at it from an angle, it's not. Oh. But yeah, we've already covered this district. And a nice little woodland area over there. There's a house being built. That's probably not going to be completed though. Then the lovely little town. Not the town, sorry. The lovely little house there. Not house. Lighthouse, sorry. That's supposed to be a beach house, but it's terrible, and it will be torn down. Absolute garbage. We have a nice little club with a sign on it, making it look very nice. Also, that is just a nice little opening at the top, so it's not like the actual hospital's open. Alright, let's see. So, I do have to do this one from the sky, so do forgive. So, as you can see, there's this huge, gigantic little opening here. Well, this is the only good place for actual grass and stuff to grow, and we didn't feel like changing a whole entire desert to green. Like, we've already done that. Here, let's see if I can look on the map. The woodland area is actually that's actually a desert, but we removed all the sand and implemented dirt. So the suburban is also like the yellow flower. But instead, there's actually a mixture of, there's a flower shop. This is actually the high school. This is the school that isn't complete and whatnot. That's a little, just a flying area over there for people that have elytras. But yeah, this is the school. This was built by a few people. Can't really remember their names. A lovely school. There's a library that isn't built yet, I just now realized. This is actually during the time that they were doing the update, which is why we don't have this. The lovely little cafeteria with the... Oh. There's a chicken in the seat. That's nice. That's very, very nice. The lovely little principal's office right here. Probably like the main principal, where the dude never comes out of his office. You know, all you see is just the assistant principals. But yes, anyways, that's the school, sorry. Closing that. Nice little homes here and here, here and there. This home probably is going to be torn down eventually and something else will be built. But nice little modern homes. We have a post office. And then in here is a nice little convenience store. We come here, we trade with the villager, or we buy food from him, which it would be like the rabbit stew we'd buy from him. But we come here, we buy stuff from him, and he gives us stuff. So, this is the nice little flower shop I wanted to show you. It does not have flowers in it anymore. But it's a flower shop at the bottom, house at the top. This is just for someone that wants a nice little calm, simple life, you know? My house right here. Have a little gated, but it's a nice little modern home. Very well decorated, thanks to Jossie. Right here's a nice little pool. Alright, let's see. Anywhere else? Oh, for the last district. For the sunrises. Not really much to say about this district since it's also not done. We have a lot of districts that aren't done. Our main focus is our railroad, which I'm going to show you right now. But yeah, this was a desert, by the way. So this is our railroad right there. It's a bit broken for some reason. That's right, he's working on it, McMullen. This is our lovely railroad. This goes all the way across the map. Goes from one end to the other. Let me go over here, go around this. But this just keeps going. And going. And going. I wonder if I can make it into the little actual down. Oh, probably not smart to do that. Yeah, we'll go down here. This is our. They're fixing the corners and stuff like that to make it look more decent. But yeah, you come down here, get yourself a nice little boost, and you just get going. And eventually over here, there'll be another railroad that actually will go towards the countryside, which will be upcoming. A new district in probably our last and final district. Before officially just combining all the districts and making sure everything looks good and then working on a new one. So, now, for the last and final district I want to show you guys. It's a district that is very, very beautiful. This is a nice little Fallout district. We're just flying over that now. This lovely bridge that was built. This church right here. Looks like it has a bell, but it really doesn't. So this is the Snow District. It has its own library. Right now there's nothing but residential all here. Like, just nothing but residential. I want to show you guys this lovely little thing. I hate floating trees. I hate people that leave floating trees. So this is the nice little church right here. It needs a lectern, is what it needs to officially complete it. And then this is a bell. Yeah, it's supposed to act as a bell. So it's just nothing but design. Yes, the lovely little church. This is why we also have a snow shoveler, because as you can see, snow is piled up. So this is actually one of the biggest districts because of the way it is. Gonna have to do this one from the air too. As you see, the roads are actually a bit different because the normal roads would actually get covered up by snow. And doing that is a lot better. Whoop, you guys can't see it. That's a frozen lake. Nice little cabin. A nice, huge, gigantic little palace right there. Can I get on top? Yes, I can. There you go. This one is one that's being worked on. Hopefully it gets completed. Can't wait for it. There's this guy that actually built this most of all this stuff in here. His name was a good plane, so thanks to him for building this area and building these nice things. Cat Killer built that one there. King built that one. That tree's being decayed. We had an issue because some pillagers was over here the other day, so couldn't let that happen. So nice little house here. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Just gonna do another flyby over the city. A lovely little city. The beacons are the things that actually help us move around a lot quicker. And things like that. But this is the city. There's really no name to it. Eventually in time we'll get a permanent name. I like to call it the Silver City or something like that. The City of Silver or something. But that's just cringy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll hopefully have, the next time I do this, we'll have all this stuff filled in. This district should be completed. The Chinese district will be completed. A lot of things will be completed. If you guys are new, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.